Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So, in this video here, we're going to be planting some onion seeds, and I want to show you how we take, now these are what they call daisy trays, and we turn them into planting flats. So, we have our empty daisy tray here, and we have some landscaper's fabric that we're going to be laying down to cover the larger holes there. So we're putting our landscaper's fabric in, and that's going to allow for the excess water to drain out so that we don't rot our seeds or our onion sets that we're going to have when these grow.
This gets trimmed off.
Yeah, and all this here excess gets trimmed off. And then we fill them with our Jiffy Natural and Organic Seed Starting Mix. And I'll have a link down in the description for the trays that we use and the seed starting mix, and I'll see if I can find the link for the landscaper's fabric that I use and some different stuff. But you can see here, we want to make sure that we have nice good contact with our soil here, where we don't have any like dips or anything like that. Now when you carry these, you do want to carry them from underneath. This is one that's it's done being filled, and you want to support them underneath so they don't break in half. So these are the onions that we're going to be planting this year. We have the Yellow of Parma onion, the Countrywide Hybrid, the Tusca onion. This is one of our favorite onions. Unfortunately, I can't find any more seeds for it. They're not apparently available in the United States anymore that I can find. But we're going to see about trying to get some of these where we can get seeds from them then. Walla Walla onions, Sweet Spanish Utah Jumbo. That's the Sweet Spanish Yellow Utah Jumbo, sorry. Southport Red Globe. Withersfield Red, these are really good. And I believe, did I say they're out of Florence? These here are really good for cooking, like especially if you're making like spaghetti sauce. They're really good for that. And then the Elisa Craig. Now, these are all long day onions here because I'm gardening in Pennsylvania in Zone 5B. So, for our growing zone, we need long day onions. Now, the Elisa Craig onion is not a long keeper. So, this one here is not a storage onion. But the Walla Wallas, they have a shorter storage life. But your Withersfield Red, your Red of Florence, the Yellow of Parma, the Southport Red Globe, the Tusca, I can't remember about this one here, but the other ones that I just mentioned, they have really good shelf lives for storing them. So we're going to get these planted here. Now, one thing that you do want to do is you do want to let some dry potting mix out. Or you do want to let some dry seed starting mix out, because we're going to be putting a light covering over the onion seeds then to firm them into the soil, and then we'll give a gentle mist with a misting wand over top of them. Now, one thing, okay, so these are what the onion seeds look like. For if you're new to growing onions from seed, you can see here what the onion seeds look like. Now, one thing that I do is I do chill my onion seeds for 2 weeks in the refrigerator. I take the seed pack, put it in a Ziploc bag, seal it up, and I put it in the refrigerator for 2 weeks before I sow my onion seeds. And that helps the onion seeds to come up faster, from what I've seen. Okay, so when you mix your seed starting mix, one thing that you do want to keep in mind, if you have a water softener, and we have a water softener on our water, you want to find some way to bypass that water softener when you're doing your seed starting mix, or when you're watering your plants. Because what will happen is the salt will actually leach through the system, and this was something that we actually found out. And it can hinder the germination and the growth of your plants. It can actually kill your plants. So you want to make sure that you're not using water to mix your seed starting mix or water your plants with that have been treated with a water softener system. I have watered like my plants upstairs that I have growing. I will use like the reverse osmosis water that we have, because we have one of those systems, and like if I have extra water from like a glass or something like that, we'll go ahead and water the plants with that, and they seem to do okay with that because that has all the filters that's supposed to help take that stuff out. Okay, so when we plant our onion seeds, we like to just sprinkle them across the soil surface. You can try putting them in rows, but I kind of found that to be sort of frustrating. So we just sprinkle them across the soil surface. So open another new pack here, and we're just sprinkling them across the soil surface here. And then we will give a light covering, like I said, with some dry seed starting mix when these are all done, which I will show then. So I'm going to help here start planting some seeds. And we're going to be taking these out then and separating them. So it doesn't matter if we get them too close together, because, you know, we're going to be separating them out then after they come up and stuff. Okay, so you want to do a gentle sprinkling over the top with some of your dry seed starting mix. And you want to do that over the whole flat. This one here is planted, it's been labeled. These are all the Walla Wallas. This took about 3.5 packs to do this flat. And that'll vary depending on how many seeds come in your packs. Up here just a little bit. So then what you want to do after you do that is you want to firm the soil over top. And what that's going to do is that's going to make nice good contact between that seed and that soil, which is what we want. So what we'll do then is when this tray goes out into the greenhouse, we're going to take the mister and we're going to gently mist over the top of this to make sure that this is nice and moist. I don't have any misters down here in the basement, but just a simple mist setting on your watering wand and make sure that you get it all nice and moist. And then we're going to cover them with a loose fitting clear lid, and we're going to put them on our floor for germination, because my floor is heated. So these will germinate in about 7 to 14 days, and you want to start these about 8 to 12 weeks before your last frost date. So what we did here with one of the flats is we're going to do half and half, because we don't have enough seeds of some of the varieties to do full flats. So what we did is we took one of our labeling tags and we put it in as a divider there, and then we'll put our other tags, and so one variety will go on one side and the other variety will go on the other side.
Okay, this is the misting of them.
make sure to get it wet enough.
These are the onions that are being misted, making sure that we get them wet enough. These are put on a heated floor. And these will get covered then. Okay, as you can see, we're covering them now. Helps keep the heat in.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, so you can see here the onions started sprouting, so they were taken off of the heated floor and they were put up on the shelves in here in the greenhouse. Now these will continue to germinate even up here on these shelves. And you see we still have some here that they're just starting to germinate. Some of them aren't quite coming up yet. And we used to have one on the floor that did not come up at all yet. I'm not sure what variety that one there is. But I just want to give you this quick video update here. Now you want to keep your seed starting mix moist but not soggy. And these are getting 14 hours a day of artificial lighting. Plus then we also have the sun is shining today. Now one thing with these, when these are germinating on your heat mat or on your floor, you want to make sure that you keep your seed starting mix moist but not soggy. And you want to make sure that your seed flats are not sitting or standing in water, because that can rot your seeds and your plants. So that's just like a little quick tip there. And you just want to make sure that you're not like over watering your stuff. Okay, so today is February 22nd, 2023, and you can see more the onions came up here. And we do have a fan that we run 24/7 in the greenhouse that helps keep your air flowing. And you can see it is blowing against these here, and that'll help make them stronger. So you can see the Chusca onions are just starting to come up, and so are the yellow Parmas. So some varieties will take longer to germinate, but I just wanted to give you this quick video update here on these to show you that more of them are coming up. The Withersfield did just start coming up. Those are taking a little bit longer, so we're still working with those. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button all times I put a new video on. Also follow me on Twitter. I'll have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Bye!